Hello everyone, today we have a Jin 6K, and this is the Jin 6K from PeaceWeapon, and I don't want to say it's cursed, but it has very high tolerances, I suppose. So it's actually a really tough lock, and we're gonna try to pick it today. So let's get started. Just using a Peterson number 4, some tension up top, and I'm gonna set the top pins into the counter milling. Oh, actually I see peace in chat right now, so that's fun. Anyway, this should be the last pin, okay. We got some rotation, so now we can work on the side pins. I know the bitting, so I can just preset the side pins. That's the easy part, but then having the side part drop into the gates is pretty hard for some reason. Okay. Some gorilla tension right now. Okay, it dropped into the gates. Four was binding. I set it. Now I have to let the side part drop again. Some more gorilla tension. Very loud click. None of the side pins are binding except one. Okay, and one is set. So last check. All the side pins are springy. So now we're gonna go and set pin 3, as this one doesn't have counter milling, or at least I don't remember it having counter milling. That went well. Side pin number 1 dropped, which is the magic of this lock. And pin 1 is very high up. Actually, before I attempt to set that, we're gonna put in the second tensioner. And attempt to set pin 1. Okay, that's set. I'm just gonna check side pin 1. Got to be careful with that. It doesn't have much slop, so yeah, it passed the jiggle test. Although barely. Okay, let's go for pin number 2 then. counter rotating. I don't like how this is going. Just gave me bad vibes, you know. So let me check some things. Okay, we should be fine. Pass the vibe check. Okay, I set it. 1 is fine, 2 is fine. 3 is still there. 4, 5, 6. Six is binding pretty hard for some reason. Let me check 1. Okay. We got our false setback, that's good news. I think 1, 2, 3 is now set. So we can work on pin number 4. Let's go from the back 6, 5, 4. Might need a steep hook for this one. So that's a pizza number 5. I heard something drop and I set number 4. Let's check 1, 2, 3. It's fine. Let's check side pin. It's binding. I set that, but one of the top pins is holding it up now. Click out of 1 and 2. Click out of 1. Not sure what's holding us up. I'm just looking to get my full setback. But the lock is giving me the finger at the moment. Okay, I got my full setback. Very cool. Let's work on 5 then. The special feature, whatever you want to call it, of this lock is that if you don't do things perfectly, something or multiple things will drop, and then you have to click and twist and turn everything until you get your full setback, and only then you're allowed to move on the next pin. So that's exactly what it's doing to me now. I set 4 and then I spent what, 2 minutes finding my full setback. So let's just go for 5 now. I went too fast. I heard something drop. I heard something drop again. Click out of 1, click out of 2. 4 is fine. 5 is fine now. Click out of 1 again. 3 is good, 5 is good. 5, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very tiny movement from the side pin. So let's check again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is doing something. Okay, there we go. Is 6 too low? If you followed along, I actually didn't counter rotate for 6. And yet, here we are, we got it open. So that was fun. This is really a test of skill, I would call it. Like, you could do it if you just rush through it, but you're gonna lose a lot of time because you'll have to set things time and time and again. Whereas if you do it carefully, only a couple of things will drop, which makes it go faster, I suppose. But yeah, you have to have very fine tension control, otherwise you'll just drop everything while setting a pin. Anyway, let's use our Rein tray. Because Rein sent me this lock, who got it in turn from Peace, and from here on out it's going back to Peace. What do I need? Probably like that and that. Probably forgetting something, who knows. I suppose a screwdriver wouldn't hurt anyone. Yeah. So again, there it is. This is the key. So I suppose 6 was too low, or something else was up. I relocked it. Okay. Just gonna gut it for you, and then I'm gonna show you the goods inside. Okay, that's it for the core. Let's get the drivers out. What the hell? Okay, so this comes off. It's never happened before. But that does make it easy to get the springs out. Okay, so let's get a close-up. So here's the core, counter milled, free isn't, the rest very much is. Let's get some light in here. Light isn't too great, but you get the image. And here's the rest of the pins. Side pins, all gins. Here's the sidebar. Which is also a component that likes to drop from time to time. Here's the housing. So yeah, that was a fun pick. Thank you, PeaceWeapon, for letting me take a crack at this. And yeah, see you guys.